Good morning, everybody. We are going to see some of the interesting topic today, which is numerology and astrology. Thank you for all the subscribers so far. You had come and showing confidence for learning in Vedic Solutions YouTube channel. Do continue to subscribe, recommend our channel to many other friends and dear and near for our channel growth. Thank you. Today we are going to see one of the very important topic in astrology. What is the connection between numerology in the astrology? Is there any connection? If so, what is the connection? That is what we are going to see. And it is one of the very interesting topic because when I started astrology, the first and foremost clue for me to start with was numerology. So I thought, what is the planetary connection between the numerology and there are numbering systems 0 to 9, and after that there is so many numbers are coming. So is there any connection between numerology and astrology? The answer was yes, there is a connection, very strong connection. So we are going to learn that. So in the first slide, I am trying to explain the 9 grahas and links to Hora and Vara. So the 9 grahas means 7 planets and 2 nodes we are taking as 9 grahas. With the Lagna based was taken and linked to our decimal system in astrology. That is why 0 to 9 has been taken. And where is the basics has come from? The basics had come from the speed of the planets from Sun and Moon. So there is a basics for our 24-hour system, which is called as Hora. That has been derived from the Vara and the Vara Lord. So each day is divided into 2 halves. Two parts we have divided. What are they? One is day part, which is 12 hours, and the 12 hours is the night part. Both comprises to a Vara day. And the Hora, the 24 hours, each hour is then found by the speed of the planet who is governing that particular hour. For example, according to the speed of the planet, Sunday, the first hour of the sunrise, that is 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., say example in a city, the 6 a.m. is a normal rising time of sun. Then the 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. of that particular city, for whomsoever it is ruled by sun. That is why it is called as Sun Hora. Similarly, we have derived the system of our weekly order based on the speed of the planets. So the sequence of the Hora form the lords of the weekdays, which is the first principle we have to understand. Why I am explaining all that is because it is having a very close link in the numerology as well. So what is the meaning of Vara? The meaning of Vara is a very, very crucial thing to understand in Jyotisha. That is the Agni, which exists in our life to meet some goals or some aims and goals in life. This is the energy through which that particular goal or desire of the Atma can be met. Because there is a soul inside us and each soul has come for very specific purpose. And the Vara Lord, in the day in which you are born, will give that idea what is that particular Agni which resist in your which stay in your chart to make that particular thing happen, because it is continuously burning. So that desire keeps on burning to meet that particular desire. Unless and until that particular desire has been met, the Agni will not stop. It will continue to exist in your life to give you some purpose or goals. And normally, nobody has seen the God form, irrespective of any religion. But despite that, we need to have some communication medium between the God. So what is the communication medium? The communication medium is definitely Agni. So the Agni is a communication medium between us and the God. That is how the Agni has been used. And this particular Vara Lord, the single planet, shows the light or the blessings of God in that particular part of our life. It has shown some kind of a clear blessings. So we have to understand what is that blessings are and how it is linked in our natal chart. Now, If you notice this particular numerological system from 1 to 9, everything is based on the planetary speed and the rotation, and we follow exactly the week lot. So if you see there, Sun is the number 1, 2 is Moon, 3 is Mars, 4 is Mercury, 5 is Jupiter, 6 is Venus, 7 is Saturn, 8 Rahu and 9 Ketu. And if you notice that the numerological principle has been derived based on the weekday of the planets, that is Vara. So everyone would have born in some specific date. That date is corresponding to the Vara also. Say for example, if somebody is born in 26. So 26, if you add the 26, 2 plus 6, it becomes 8. So it will have the Rahu as an energy, as a Vara lord in your chart. Similarly, if somebody says, born in 25. 25 is 2 plus 5, which is 7, and there will be a Saturn energy which is getting transformed in the manifesting in the chart through the Vara. And similarly, you take any other numbers and find out what is the Vara. That Vara is actually the God's blessing for meeting some particular aim or goal in your life. That is the Agni. That is the Agni which resists in your chart. And is this particular slide itself is a numerology linked to astrology? The answer is no. There is one another very important thing to understand. What is that? That is the 9 grahas links to the guna of the planets. So I have divided the guna into 3 colors. If you notice, the first 3 color I have put, and also the number system also got changed in the guna. The first is Sun, 2 is Moon, 3 is Jupiter. And all the 3 I have given as white color. What is white? White is called Sattva. That is a Sattva guna. And what is that Sattva guna is all about? I will speak in the subsequent slide. But right now, we will see how this particular division has happened. And the 4 is Rahu. Rahu I have given pink color. What is that pink color means? He is a border crosser for desires. That is why number 4 is having very close connection in the either to some border crossing, or he will be staying in the border or doing some work which is related to the border, or he may reside in a foreign country. That is why Rahu is said to be linked to foreign countries. It is a border. So it can cross the border. Once you cross the border, you are actually becoming a foreigner. That is how it is called as Rahu, which is border. And number 4, who are all born in number 4, has to check with the astrologer whether that particular opportunity exists in your chart or not. Suppose if somebody is born on 13, for example, and you want to know, sir, 1 plus 3 equal to 4, so that means I am supposed to go to foreign country, sir, but I am still residing in India. Oh, how is it happening and all that? If you ask me, the answer lies in the chart itself. We have to understand where it is placed, how it is going to manifest, whether it is going to be manifested or not. So all these things we have to see through the chart. And 5 and 6 I have given as red color. Why? Because Rajas, it is called Rajas. Rajas means it has having lot of energy for creation. Venus is the energy creation for human beings. All the human beings have been created because of Venus, having that particular Rajas energy. Mercury is an energy where to create non-living beings energy. So these two I have given as red in color. There are a lot of activity. Red means, there is activity, lot of energy, lot of passion, lot of dynamism. So I am going to explain that Rajas itself in the next slide. And the 7 I have given the color of orange, which we kept normally for a spirituality, right? So he is a border crosser between spiritual world and the normal world. So that is why the number 7 is having some close connection with the divinity. So number 7 born people, they will naturally cross the borders towards the spirituality, because he is the one who is able to trying to cross the border to go to some other field like astrology or any other field where the spiritual world is connected. So those who are born in 7, 16 and 25 will have some natural influence of Ketu in the chart, which depends upon where that particular Ketu has been linked to in the chart. Accordingly, that particular graha will transform. Now, number 8 is Saturn and number 9 is Mars. Both these numbers, Saturn and Mars, I have given as color as black. Why? Because you should understand by seeing the color itself, there is a darkness here. There is no light. There is completely dark. So, if you see the numbering systems here has got changed completely. I am saying 1, 2, 3, 1 is Sun, 2 is Moon, but 3 is Jupiter. But in the Vara Lord, it is connection having Mars. So, there is something which got changed according to the Guna now. How this particular Guna and the Vara is going to be read in the chart is going to be our next slide. Prior to that, we will understand the Gunas of each planets. Tamas is darkness. That is why I put Tamas in black color. It is darkness, it is inactivity, it is laziness, it is obstruction. And if you see the Sattva, it is having light. That is why I put as white color. It is having the balance, it is having the harmony, and the white itself shows kindness. It is openness, it is intelligence, it is having lots of clarity and inspiration. And the Rajas, there is a lot of energy. That is why I put it in red color. Activity, change, patience, dynamic, lot of agitation, excitement, attachment. So now you see the complete scenario got changed after the Guna came into picture of the numerological system linked to the astrology. Now I am going to go through how the Gunas can be read in the chart. The first one is what I have explained is Hora. It clearly will say about the blessings of that particular area of your life where the Vara Lord is situated. But what about the Guna? Guna is to read what kind of mind you are having at the time of meeting an astrologer. So it will keep on changing because the Guna is not constant for the human being. It keep on changing according to the time period. Sometimes your mind is in a tamas mode, sometimes you are in rajasic mode, sometimes you are in sattvic mode. We don't know about it. So, but the astrologer has to find out a client who is coming and reaching them, how to find the Guna which is manifesting. That is the secret here. That is done through Prashna Kundali by the astrologers. So whenever you go to somebody and the astrologer say, I am seeing a Prashna for you, the Prashna, what is the Prashna? Prashna is to find out where is your mind contemplating at that particular point of time, through which the astrologer wants to find out whether that particular, whatever you are thinking in your mind will work out or not. Simple. And this is why most of the people are looking for astrologers also, correct? So the Prashna Kundali is very closely linked with this kind of reading called as Guna reading in the chart. So I try to explain the links of astrology and numerology. Hope you all will be liking it and also subscribing our next channel, our channel, so that we will also come with some kind of classic examples while reading this numerology in astrology in my subsequent videos. I will be definitely doing that. So this English is completely I have done in English. So our Tamil viewers, I hope that you will watch, and if you have any doubt, kindly call me or write to me. I will try to explain it, or if somebody needs a video which is exclusively meant for Tamil also, I am ready to put, no issues. Thank you very much.